Hello, we're back for another wildflower video, and this time we're going to try a song that I wrote a while back. And this song reminded Ceil and I of something that happened at my house not long ago, and we were going to tell you this story, but we didn't know what song it would go along with, and this one seemed like a good fit. So I'll let Ceil tell the story.
Okay, so I was at my house, and Dan lives about a mile away. And the phone rings, and he says, "Oh no, I've got this problem." I said, "What is it?" And he says, "Well, there was a snake that got into the barn and got caught up in this mesh wire stuff that I used to guard the garden off with. And he was hanging there, and he couldn't get out, and the harder he tried to get out, the worse he got in it. And so he was just dangling there. So I cut him down, and I don't think he's going to make it. And I don't know what to do." I said, "Well, you got to either kill him or fix him. So I'll be over in a minute." So here I go to Dan's house. Bless his heart, he's out there with that little snake laid on the ground. And the snake's got this web stuff all over his head. And Dan's got these great big gloves that he wears because he used to have a cat that would bite. So he had to wear the gloves to pet the cat. This is going to be a great video. So anyway, I had brought my little tiny scissors with me. And he had some big scissors. I said, "Well, here, use these." So he started clipping it and was going to try to get me to use those gloves. And I said, no. I reached down, that little old snake was laying there. I reached down and got him by his little head and pulled him up, and he wrapped around my arm and was in a perfect position to get that stuff cut off of him.
This wasn't a little bitty tiny snake. This was about 2 to 3 foot black snake.
Yeah, it was. But he was tired, man. That little thing was tired.
I don't know how long he'd been dangling there from the rafters of my barn, caught up in that mesh. Thought he was dead the first time I saw him.
Dan is one of the most peaceful, loving people you've ever seen in your life, and he was so upset. So anyway, he started clipping, and I held the snake's head.
Yeah, that stuff was so tight around him, it took that little tiny fingernail scissors to get it off of him.
He got it off. He kept on working until he got it off. I said, "Well, he's free." I said, "I bet he's perished for something to eat
and
and
he
drink."
never tried to bite us
No,
the
he
whole
never
time we were working on
He
him.
knew what we were doing. So I said, "I've heard about egg-sucking snakes. So go to the house and get an egg and beat it up in a bowl and bring it down here in a little bowl of water." And he did. And we put it down there, and we put the snake down, and the snake just slithered off. Next day, Dan goes down to the barn to check, and the snake had eaten a lot of that egg. And so we found no dead bodies, so he's still alive, and now his name is Jack.
Jack the black snake.
Jack the black snake, and we're going to wait till spring and see if he shows up, and I hope he does. But he's our friend, so we're going to do this song about all God's children, and all God's animals and insects all have a spirit, and they all deserve to be loved and to be protected. Mama's got another little baby to feed. All God's children crying in need. Trouble her spirit
sleep. The hole in his soul is beginning to bleed from sins that were never confessed. Sing free,
Sing free
in the dawn's first light. Sing true, when it fades from sight. Sing low, in the deep, deep night. 'Cause all God's children need rest.
Sister's got another little baby to feed.
All
All God's children are crying in need. She touches the earth, planting the seed in a place where her fingers have breath.
Sing free, in the dawn's first light. Sing true,
Sing true,
when it fades from sight. Sing low,
sing low,
in the deep, deep night. 'Cause